Hello YouTube. I'm just feel like speaking what's on my mind. Don't really use voice or video applications very often. Um, I just don't really have much faith in them. Um, I know a lot of people kind of just use them constantly, say with social media apps like Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat, and YouTube, I guess you could say. But I don't know, I've tried apps here and there. I've taken time away from using these apps. I've used them, I don't know, recently I kind of just decided to power down and kind of just take a step back from these applications because I was just never really there in the beginning. So, I don't know. This is kind of just a rambling while I'm kind of just messing around on my computer, trying to learn how to make um, more appealing videos for people to uh, use for their benefit. I wouldn't say I'm a computer professional, but I'm definitely not an idiot when it comes to computers. But, the average person that uses a lot of these, um, the average person definitely has their own capabilities. Some people are really good at video editing. A lot of people, uh, making videos from their computer. That's something I've never done before at all. Never spent any time making a video. I think I've tried making a couple songs with like pictures, but never really done anything extravagant. I see some people's YouTube channels and they have these crazy intros and it's just so high tech and it just doesn't really I just don't really understand where people could even be like they have that capability to make such high tech introductions and whatnot. I mean, I guess if that's what they do, that's what they do and it's not so hard, but for me, it just seems like something like a completely impossible task. I wouldn't even know where to go to find somebody that knows how to make those kinds of things, but that's okay. I know a little bit about other things here and there. I think my main priority right now is kind of just to figure out ways to be more secure with my intellectual property, or to say just be more secure with my data. I don't really like the feeling of having, uh, say, the government or third parties or any kind of people just to be, um, you know, have their nose all up in my business all day. I don't really feel the need. I mean, I have parents. I don't really feel the need to have another set of parents. Um, so yeah, I don't feel, uh, I don't feel obligated to be giving up my privacy for the sake of, I don't know. I don't know what it's the sake of anymore after seeing it's 2017 and we just kind of, everything is just this big spinning wheel of just information, nonsense. You got disinformation, you got just crap, you don't even know what you're looking at half the time. It's like, I don't even know if this person exists. You have people that probably have like multiple accounts of, they just, I don't know, maybe it's all just one person. It's really difficult to even, for it to even make sense anymore. It just all seems kind of redundant. I don't really understand what the state of it is. It just, in my opinion, it just seems like people are getting dumber and dumber when in all actuality, people should be getting smarter. So it doesn't really make sense to me why Hollywood and um, politics and everything kind of just keeps getting bashed into your brain that we're just living in these super innovative times when I don't really see anything innovative come out. I probably haven't seen anything truly interesting come out for like 10 years. Um, sure, I mean, telephones and cell phones are getting better, computer graphics are getting more advanced, but it just doesn't. I mean, I think we've kind of reached a pinnacle of technology where now it's kind of just pretend, I mean, there's a lot of movies that have come out that I haven't really gone out to see just because I don't really feel like watching them. I mean, I spend a lot of time behind my computer, so I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like me and a lot of other people are getting taken advantage of. Um, I feel like people should be informed as to what kind of uh, I don't know. I just think some people that are smart are being taken advantage of, and um, people that have privileges to take advantage of other people are doing just that. And you never know what kind of privileges these people actually have because you're not told what they have. Um, Not only that, there's just so much. Um, I don't know. It just kind of just doesn't end. It's just something that just I don't know. It's just this big brainwashing cycle of I don't know garbage. Half the time, I don't know. You see, I haven't been using Snapchat for the past 4 years or 3 years or whatever, however long it's been out. So I don't know. Maybe Snapchat just kind of made people dumber or something. And applications. I don't know what the next big app is, but I hope it makes people smarter because I don't know what people are up to all day, and they don't know what I'm up to, and it's just kind of it's because I don't want to participate in these applications that are coming out. I just feel I've had a couple accounts on Snapchat here and there, and I've seen just the news that people read every day on there. It's just so mainstream. It's so mind dumbing. It's so just it draws your attention in. I can sit there and look at a couple of these news stories, and they're really interactive, and you're able to kind of just click and swipe, and you can learn. But it's I can only go so far. I guess my brain is just not as susceptible to the kind of brainwashing that say the Zionists and the elites and the globalists have kind of just gotten everybody really involved in. Um, and people are, I don't know, people are just kind of like happy. They're content with being above other people in a sense. And, I don't know. I just don't, I don't know. It's kind of weird because people that involved in, aren't as heavily involved in social media, I feel they spend their time doing other things and they increase their intelligence or their wisdom in a way that other people that are really involved in social media, they find a way to exploit these people that are not in social media, and they use it to their benefit. It's kind of like, and all it does is it kind of just gives them more of a secure standing in their little made up realms of I don't know, just kind of whatever. I mean, for instance, Snapchat. People are using Snapchat like a lot, and I remember there was a couple years where you weren't even able to save anything. You weren't able to download memories, or what they call them. So I mean, you have all those memories that are just kind of in a database somewhere where you're not even able to access them, and it just kind of is mind-boggling to me that people are okay with that. That you know, so much of their life is just kind of stored into a database, and they feel safe. That I don't know. And then I guess some of us other people that don't, that did not, that chose to maybe not store their their whole life in a database, so a couple of privileged people can sift through and kind of just figure out I don't know, just kind of figure out what kind of person you are, and what kind of what they think, what kind of, I don't know, what they think of a person you are and whatnot. But I'm gonna apologize for this video. It's not even necessarily a video. It's just gonna be a black screen for all I care. I wish I knew more about how to make a video, but I just feel like I have information that I'd like to get out. I think maybe later in the future I might re-upload these uh, these talks or whatever. I feel like, I don't know. I just don't. I don't feel like it would even matter if I put a picture up and talked, because I mean, I guess it would, but I'm just so exhausted mentally I mean, I've had to do so many different things. I've had to research, learn so many things, and it's just so difficult to have to do everything on your own. It's really difficult to have to do everything on your own. So, I don't know. I'm not an expert at making videos, okay? I'm just not. And I don't have someone that can just make a video for me. So, I'm just going to talk. I'm aware that these videos that I'm going to be uploading will probably have 0 views for a while, and it's just the way that it goes. I don't really have an audience or anything. So, anyway, kind of just the state of the world, though, is just really, it's kind of difficult because you have the really obnoxious type personalities, these really unpleasant people in real life that have taken over these apps of social media apps, and they just kind of, I feel they just make the world like a worse place. I feel like all these social media applications make the world a worse place, because you see, I'm surfing the web today, and I go to Yahoo, Yahoo News, and there's just all these happy-go-lucky stories, and then not only that, they're mixed in with these really, really morbid stories. Like, there's a story of this lady that got shot after posting a positive post on Facebook, and it's just so disturbing to me that they can mix those two things together, that somebody can post like such a positive financial success story on Facebook, and then apparently a couple hours later, a masked gunman went into the house and shot her in the head. So, it just, I don't know, I think we're just living in a really twisted society right now, or maybe it's not society that's twisted, it's just people's minds are really confused. They're really absorbed in themselves. So, I don't know. I'll just leave it at that, and I'll upload some more videos later. Hopefully, when I get some energy or feel like re-uploading these, I will, and I'll try and make them more interesting. But for now, it's just going to be voice talking to YouTube. So, alright. Thank you. See you later.